welcome to a Plaz playtest. Can my computer keep up with this idea? We're gonna find out. And to do so, we're going to do a Eldritch dating sim. Ooh la la. Alright. My desktop audio, my audio, things are there. Let's set the mood and create perfect setting for Eldritch beings to mingle and find potential mates. If you're looking for love in the murky depths of madness, then this is surely the place for you. Yay! Come now, let me lead you to your table. What is the reservation under? It would be Plaz. With a lot more Z's. I feel like that makes it more Eldritch. Plaz. Thank you. Ah, yes, I see it here in the ledger. Right this way. Plaz. I feel like it would come out even better with the tentacles. Here we are. A nice candle-lit table with 5 starfish review of the abyss. 1 candle for love and 1 for madness. You might want to keep an eye on those during the evening. Oh god, am I underwater? I'm made of slime. I can't be down here. I'm slowly dissolving. Will I find love before obliteration? Okay, Plaz. Let's get to know you a little better, and I'll match you up with someone for something special. Or something special. I'm not doing the tentacles. I feel like that would be better though. Cafe. At the front of the menu, a few simple questions about your personality. Eldritch Matchmaker Survey. I cannot read. Those are very tiny. The results will help pair you with your best Eldritch mate. Can I have the partially blind version? This will only take a moment. I hope. Let's see. First question. Would you rather join the ranks of the deep ones and live underwater forever, or become a great one and rule the world with an iron tentacle? I do love nature documentaries about the deep, deep blue ocean, but I feel like I would miss sunlight. So for much the same reason as I cannot become a vampire, I cannot join the deep ones. Can I rule them, like, gently with an iron tentacle? I do feel that there are some people who wouldn't mind me ruling them with a tentacle, so I'll just find the consenting ones. Ambition, overconfidence, hubris, all great qualities in a leader. You would command the use and full of civilizations of all, and watch as the puny humans scurry about like and fleas, unaware of the true nature of reality. Next question. Would you rather watch your loved ones be devoured by unspeakable horrors before you are also devoured, or have to devour them yourself to survive? That is a very romantic question. Watch them be devoured. I feel like at least if I'm the one devouring them, I could make it quick, and maybe they'd want me to live on, like, fueled by their love. Watching anyone be devoured would be really unpleasant. Also, I'm terrified of boar. That fact will be used against me, I am absolutely sure. So I will devour them myself. Yummy. Your total lack of empathy. Inspiring. Not to mention your appetite. But don't bite off more than you can chew. Last question. Would you rather be slowly driven insane by the constant whispering of dark, ancient forces beyond human comprehension, or be physically dismembered by those same invisible forces? I like the images here. This is just my face anytime at work when I realize there's another half hour to my shift that I forgot about. This, I mean, that's just metal AF. Is there any difference than... I feel like I'm currently being driven insane by existing, so much the same as currently existing. No fear of existential dread. Impressive. Though your answer might change after the first few centuries of shambling around in state of eternal I read it wrong. I don't want to be mad forever. Just like 40 to 50 years, maybe like 80. Very good. That should be enough to narrow it down to a few lovely contenders here tonight. Oh my god, look at my options. One of these could be perfect date for you. Oh my god, Lily, beautiful eyes. Kind of a mouth, so I can work with that. Both though. Lots more eyes. Beautiful. Not a fan of the mouth. I do really enjoy dental hygiene. Not a fan of this. I'm immediately just being so vain and being like, these immortal demons, not my type. Yavor. I did say I'm terrified of Vor, but what that mouth do, questionable about whether or not they have eyes, so maybe they'd be willing to date me, a slime. And I guess, like, teeth can't do much damage to slime. Tempting. Alright, so Lily, Phobotofofo, Yavore. I'm gonna choose Vor for once. I didn't think I would be choosing Vor, but you know, let's go for it. Oh wait, but in this demo there's only one to choose from, so that should help you narrow it down a bit in the full game. I like that I had the illusion of choice. Lily it is. Hopefully she didn't hear me saying I was gonna choose someone else. Lily is a deep one from the abyss who is looking for a meaningful romance. Luck is on your side tonight. You don't often find such beauty with a personality to match. I mean, it's not a person, so can that be called a personality? Also, Luck looks like Buck. Buck is on your side. I'm so glad Buck is here to help. Choose Lily. Great choice. Oh, baby. Oh, look at that. Nice to meet you. My name is Lily. It's a long... Beautiful. I can't wait to inherit that name. But you can call me Lily. I don't usually go on blind faith dates. Plaz, thank you for meeting me here on such short notice. I mean, I presume I was teleported here against my will for the pursuit of romance. The pleasure is all mine. I wouldn't miss it for the cosmos. I'd be crazy not to. I gotta go with it. Hopefully she's got a good sense of humor. Well, I'm glad you're not crazy, but I'm sure you know that sanity is only an illusion, and true happiness lies in embracing the unknown horrors that surround us. I'm glad we took this plunge together. Who knows how this evening is fated to end? Hopefully with some of these tentacles. So, uh, like, so, oh, I'm such a conversationalist. Oh, we've arrived at the classic awkward silence. Perhaps we need an icebreaker. Quite right. Have you had, I've lost the accent. Have you had a chance to look at the drink menu yet? They have a few of my favorites, although they may be a little pricey. Oh, she's seeing if I have money. I do not. Not so expensive that it costs an arm or a tentacle. I laugh at her joke. But rather a cost you may not fully fathom until it's too late. Oh. Well, I'm okay with, I'm now realizing that my pointer is a little tentacle. I'm just rubbing it on her face. Does she react differently to where I'm touching her on the face? No, that'd be funny if it was like, please, why are you touching my face? Don't you just love the unknown? I adore it. Oh, let's see. Metasonic Mystery Tonic. Dagon's Dreams. Ooh. Your choice will reveal quite a bit about whether our evening together is headed. I guess she really likes mixed drinks, and that is gonna do me in. Well, this one has more tentacles than the other, and she has tentacles, so I will vote that. Mystery Tonic. Ooh. Hopefully she doesn't catch me looking at the waiter, because god damn. I like that they're making her wear it looks to be a plastic bag as a shirt. Yes, this was my favorite when I was at the university. Which university? It's made from the fermented sewage runoff that empties into the Mascatonic River. It's a little bitter, but it's a great way to get your daily dose of unknown bacteria. Oh, you know, I'm not super sure. I was hoping the green was like due to anything else but sewage. But you know, when in Rome, I am a slime. God only knows what I'm made out of. Well, what do you think? I threw up in my mouth a little bit. I think mine had a chunk of something in it. I'm surprised. It's quite tasty. You know, I think honesty is the best policy. So I gotta be straight with her. I threw up in my mouth a little. That happens to everyone the first time. Welcome to the club. Oh, I'm glad she's not like, well, that means no Frenching for us later. Okay, so now that we've got a chance to get to know each other a little, I feel like we can be a bit more open, right? Well, so far you've witnessed me vomit, so that's pretty deep. You can share your darkest secrets with me. Great. I love talking about my secrets, or myself. Really missing the vor person now. My idea of the perfect romantic evening starts with a long, moonlit stroll on the beach. When the lunar phase is just right. Go on. I said choking. Holding each other's tentacles, assorted sea creatures wash upon the foamy green surface, dead from an acrid toxic algae bloom. Yeah, I'm kind of pro environment, so and slithering into a fetid, swampy marsh where we can wrap ourselves around a decrepit non-Euclidean monolith. I like that you're specific. while chanting ancient passages to summon the great old ones. Truly a perfect evening. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. At what stage of a relationship do you summon ancient demons together? I historically have told my partners not to chant in Latin, for fear of what it would bring upon us. But I will lie here, thus going against my previous statement of be honest on dates. I know, right? I was afraid you'd think I wasn't romantic. It is kind of romantic, I guess. However, there is something else I'd like to talk about, but I'm not sure how you will react. It's about to get real, isn't it? I'm also a big fan of knitting. I would like to see your hands. Maybe like finger knitting would probably be really easy if you had gigantic tentacles. I'm not sure I can handle this. Just knitting? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the I don't believe you. Oh. Look at it. I would give anything to put this hat on my little body here. On my little slimy head. I'm in love. Oh, I do other things too. I'm a big fan of crochet. I made some really nice crochet tentacle hats. They look stylish and terrify the children. I disagree. I think every child I've ever met would love this hat. Can I put it on her? No. So what do you think of this place so far? The decor is certainly impressive. The table seems a little slimy. Well, there are literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different variety of tentacles. 6 if you include my little pale one. I mean, the water isn't full of sewage, despite the glass of sewage being there. So I'd say it's extremely impressive. I know, right? I love the way the symbols carved on the living monolith pulse and glow. They get scraped daily to keep the wounds fresh, so the bioluminescent blood of the stones keeps responding to a state of trauma. That's relatable. That's really deep, and you've not said anything more true this entire date. It's so elegant and classy. This place always makes me feel so relaxed, especially if I've had a few rough centuries. Something about the nearby shipwrecks and the eternal gurgling screams of the drowned. Oh, so you're into music. It just puts my mind at ease. But I suppose I've always been charmed by the ocean and frigid terror of its mysteries. There's quite a bit of lore to the ancient texts, lots of details about some particularly unusual creatures down here. She's right, she does love to talk. I've said like 4 phrases. They all seem normal to me. I did notice a strange creature just recently. There are so many different ones, some that defy description, and others that should not be spoken of. He who must not be named. But I must say, the most interesting creature I've encountered so far, is she gonna say me? I hope so. Is you, Plaz. Yay! So, blush. Where's my little heart eyes? Yeah. There's the awkward silence. I mean, it wasn't I had a physical response. Now might be a good time to stuff our faces. Oh. Why don't you choose an appetizer? Ooh, I do love, I want some spicy stroganoff tongue, and I hope I get your spicy tongue after this, Lily. Love me tendril. Spicy. Oh, good choice. The sugar tongue is a long, black, slimy appendage that is served grilled with a side. Oh, this is the waitress. With a side of lemon, and inside is filled with a white viscous substance that is both spicy and sweet. It is said to be a delicious delicacy in Arkham? Arkham? Does that mean like in Arkham Knight? Is that like next to Gotham? Also, I love that she looks like part chameleon. I would go on a date with this. They have lips. That's my barrier to entry, baby. This, though, I do wish to put up a little larger barrier to entry. I'll eat the lemon. That should be good. I'll eat the slightly less viscous part. One way or another, a tentacle is going in me tonight, though, so I guess I'll open wide. But maybe that's because they don't know that it's made from. Oh, God. They all say it tastes like chicken. What is it made of? So what do you think? Oh. I'll never eat chicken again. It's like a nightmare in my mouth. Slimy and revolting. Just how I like it. See, I feel like... Is it like opposite day? Where if I say that, she'll be like, well, I am slimy and revolting, so thus you and I don't feel like the candles are any brighter or darker towards love. I love it. It's amazing. Give it a minute. The tongue will start whispering forbidden knowledge from inside you. Oh. And begin speaking through your mouth. Does that count as insider trading if I just ask it to give me stock market secrets? Who should I invest in? It takes aftertaste to a whole new level. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some umami flavors. Although now I realize that lip smacking might not be the best noise on a recording. It's so nice to hang out with you in these dark and murky depths. Let me get rid of my little heart eyes. Nope, still there. There we go. I think the drooling definitely fits after consuming that. It's so nice to hang out with you in the dark and murky depths. I always like a snack to prepare me for a feast to come. Do they mean me? I am a feast. I am, I'm pink right now. Let's see. I'm lime flavored now, baby. And I'm so glad you're here with me. I should let you know I'm hungry to delve deeper, and my appetite is growing. For dinner or something else? Are you going to eat me or something? Should I be afraid of your appetites? I like that this first test is just me saying very seductive things. Just in case the music's been a little too loud, let's lower it there. For dinner? I feel like I'd be coy and I'd be like, are you going to eat me? Or something? Oh, no, silly Plaz. I'm just thinking about the main course, the whole reason for why we're here. Oh, I thought we were here for love. Okay. Can I put out my love candle? I think they're just using me for food, which is understandable. And it's wonderful to share the encounter with you. You're a real treat. I wish you'd just say, like, you're great. You're, like, really, really great. You brought your wallet, right? They don't take cash in the abyss. I'm flattered. I'm not sure I want to be a treat. Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm not feeling this now, Lily. You haven't asked me many questions about myself besides do I like food? I do like food. I like eating. So, you know, I'm feeling a little bitter now. Such a cutesy. I could just gobble you up. Well, now I'm back in. Now just one mention of consuming me, and I'm like this tendril. I'll be whispering from inside you. Maybe we should focus on the menu. No, I wanna flirt with this lovely entity. Quite so. In fact, you are right on the point. Have you ever thought about the menu in a deeper sense? No. I mean, maybe when I'm in Arby's or like Taco Bell and I'm trying to think, how is this gonna go in my stomach? But, doop. Oh, no. How do I fix these buttons? There we go. Now I'm not drooling. The side effects of the tentacles have worn off. Like the menu as metaphor for life. Well, the first one was sewage. The second was a metaphor for insider trading. I could say this does line up with a rather East Coast kind of lifestyle. That's some food for thought. Perhaps you can enlighten me. No, I don't want madness, so I'm gonna go with food puns. Well, you see, I was thinking, it's like a map of our journey through life. Yes, sewage and tentacles. The menu is a reflection of the world around us. First, we start with a drink to loosen up and get ready for the adventures. It's like taking your first breath when you enter the world. Well, we're underwater, so the first breath is more of a gurgle. If I recall, it was more of a scream. Okay, you weren't kidding about going deep. I'm feeling this vibe. Go on. I'm just gonna encourage her to talk about herself. Then we have the appetizer, which are the things we do to prepare for the main course. Generally speaking, yes. I think that is the dictionary of appetizer. And of course, the main course is the whole purpose of our life. As we've been searching for meaning, we prepare for what we want our life to be. I sometimes only order an appetizer because I'm poor. And sometimes it's enough food and I can be like, ooh, $8. Delicious. I really hope this was only $8. All our hopes and aspirations, our dreams and desires, our fears and anxieties, all the shock and horror longed for, and the living terror we hoped it could someday be. It's the main event. I was kind of hoping my life would have less horror, more 90s aesthetic PlayStation 2 graphics, dial-up. Everything's like $2. I was hoping for more of that aesthetic in life, but horror, sure, I'm down. And finally, there's dessert. I can't afford that. Which is what we do to celebrate the end of our main course. Most people think if we've had enough torment and suffering, we get a good dessert. I did treat myself to iced coffee today because I nearly hydroplaned on the highway. So I do believe in treating myself to a little treaty, a little coffee. Have you had coffee, Lily? Oh, I've never thought about it that way. It's a comforting thought. Mind blown. That is accurate with all the dots. Mind blown. Oh, there's more. Great. I'm really enjoying this date. But first, let's order the main course. Hopefully, we can satisfy our hunger in whatever form we feel the pangs. I'm craving pizza. Is that on the menu? I wonder what specials they have tonight. The chef lost his mind a long time ago. Ah, so the choices are always a surprise. but they're always tasty. I doubt that. I've tasted sewage and tentacles. Unfathomable burger. Okay. Kraken stew. And here we go. Has she just been eating my food the whole time? I definitely feel like I'm going towards this. Oh. Oh no, I was gonna thought for a second. I was like, oh, I can leave. I can leave before the main course and dessert. Save me some oblivion bucks. I want the burger because that sounds a little more normal. Oh, I was wrong. Looks fresh. It looks like my next dating option. It looks like I could ignore you and date this thing, and it might ask me more personal, deep questions. The unfathomable burger confounds the adventurous palate with the exhilarations, I can read, and uncertainty of falling in love for the first time. It's made from the primordial jelly that sloughs off the Shoggoth when it transmutates itself into another form. Oh, I love jelly burger. That sounds like a texture I can't wait to have in my mouth. Although I suppose because I'm a slime, if you kiss me, the texture is in fact jelly in your mouth. French kissing me is kind of like just putting an entire jello cup in your mouth and just not swallowing. You don't want to know what happens if you swallow me. The congealed... Oh, wait, did I read this? Oh, no, I didn't. There's more. The congealed discharge is mashed together to form a patty which continuously attempts to reform tendrils. They lash out from between two buns covered with caked up slime. Oh, so I'm eating myself in a way. Scraped from an ancient Cyclopean monoliths. I really wish I could dine and dash at this point. Each bite is a new, uncharted flavor journey, evoking a random feeling from joyful delight to sudden paralyzing horror. Much like an acid-resistant larva in your stomach, metamorphosizing into a beautiful Eldritch butterfly that I feel like will eviscerate me and burst out of me like a cocoon. Although I guess the cool part of being a slime, you would see that cocoon process. That'd be kind of neat. Lily, go on, take a bite. What do you think? Oh. I can't believe it's not a real burger. The tendrils are dancing on my tongue. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Well, I definitely feel some kind of dancing on my tongue. It's gelatinous. Oh, the tango of the tendrils is really a dance of the mind. That tangy, briny sensation is the only primitive way you can sense it at the moment, but it's reminiscent of the essence of life beyond the veil of your mortal existence. Oh, so I am mortal. Cool. I feel like this might kill me. Now, what were we talking about? I don't know. Mostly food. I have no fathagan idea. The metaphysics of the many. I'm gonna go with no fathagan idea. Oh yes, I remember. The ancient dweller of the abyss. I've seen so many people come and go. The endless cycles. They graze on the appetizers, nibble mindlessly at the main course for a bit, And when it's too late to find any meaning for their lives, focus on the thought of gorging themselves on dessert. It's all it's getting me through this date. And then they die. Relatable. So many don't even consider that they want their main course to be. They just pick something, or someone picks it for them. Well, you've been letting me pick everything for you. More often than not, they choke on the meal. Life, seasoned to taste with their own fear and regret. And then they die. I love a good light-hearted conversation. Are you getting at something? I'm gonna be a jerk now. Indeed I am. Haven't you been wondering how much deeper it all really goes? Oh god, they're a conspiracy theorist. What if, the suspense is killing me, you're starting to freak me out, what if, go on. What if dessert is not the end and it's just a new beginning? Trippy. I ponder such things all the time, mostly when I'm on the can. I'm lost. Where are you going with this? Is it your normal first date conversation? Have you ever had a dessert so dreamy that it just takes you away to another realm? I once, at a restaurant, they accidentally brought me 2 cakes. That was pretty great. That was probably the highlight of my life. I also had boba. When I think about dessert, a metaphor for a new beginning, I imagine the flavors like a voyage to a new world. It reminds me of a famous quote from the non-intergalactic explorer Christopher Columbus. Ooh, we gotta cancel them. And the sea will bring new terror, as sleep brings nightmares of the cosmos. For beyond the waves of the sea lies a realm of ancient madness, where cosmic horrors linger in the darkness. I see these 2 Columbuses were equally terrifying entities. Well, I might be paraphrasing a little, but it speaks to something that may not have considered, especially when thinking about the changes you might make to your life. If you reached a fork in the road and had a chance for a new beginning, what is this? Do I really want to know? What if choice is just an illusion and everything has already been decided? I've always felt that. No way. I decide my own fate. Whoa, deja vu. I believe in free will, although I do believe we are basically little computers that are heavily inclined towards certain decisions. But I need to think I have free will, or I will go crazy. Whether or not you accept what if this has all played out before, and it will play out again and again and again. I'm not going on this date again. I'm going for Vor next time. Quantum immortality, I get it. Dinnerception, how many levels can we go? Oh no, not again. I'm going towards that one. These choices you think you've been making, what if they've all been pre-written for you, and you are just going down a predetermined path like a puppet on a string? I'm not a puppet. My choice is my own. I'm not... no. No decision. Can I choose to eat more of my burger? Nope. The irony is so delicious. Reminds me of another inspiring quote. This one's from the great old bard William Shakespeare. All the universe is but a plaything for the malevolent beings beyond space and time, and we are but hapless insignificant pawns at the grasp of the Eldritch deities and their incomprehensible games. I don't remember him saying that. That was not in my Shakespeare class. I might have paraphrased there. And all the world is but a stage. Sometimes they flow better. In the original, Relayathan Lafakajer, for example, Telekili, Kusovan Isai, Yafa Rula, it's got quite a nice ring. Almost musical, don't you think? But it's not a sing-along. I don't expect you to be able to pronounce that. Good. My tongue is skilled at other things. Oh, I'm going to say it out loud. I'm going to say Whoa, stop, what are you doing? You should never say those words out loud, but you just did. Unless you intentionally want to summon and then make yourself a target for the unspeakable. I should probably teach you the wand of protection to shield yourself from what you may have just invoked. Well, it didn't give me any other choice. It's a simple chant, but it's very effective. But we should finish our meal first. It's delicious, don't you agree? I can't get enough of it. It's just the aftertaste of dread. My mouth feels like a gaping abyss. It's not the only thing that feels like a gaping abyss. Yes, it is quite satisfying. Also, don't worry, if you begin to feel bitter waves of dread, this cuisine can make some getting used to. No, the date is what's giving me bitter waves of dread. Your mind may begin to play tricks on you, but it's best not to acknowledge any feelings of despair, paranoia, love. Also, if you begin to see things that are not there, don't even worry about that. Being in proximity with a deep one for even a short amount of time can awaken a part of your brain normally reserved for self-delusion as a defense mechanism. Baby, I'm already there. Either that, or you may feel a strange sense of connection to the abyss. I am slowly dissolving. I feel a strange sense of connection to the abyss. Everything is fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. It's what I chant every morning. That's good. It's important to repress your feelings and lie to yourself. Just remember that the abyss is a place of mystery and wonder, and that I am not here to guide you through it. I'm here to harm you. What? I'm here to harm you. The sandwich is disappearing, and so is my sanity. What? I was saying I'm here to guide you through it. I'm not here to harm you. I just want to share a little bit of my world with you. I show you the true horrors that lie beyond the veil of your mundane existence and commitment. Thank you. I'm not sure I want to know. Oh, that's so sweet. You have to see the truth, no matter how terrifying it may be. But there are ways to prepare yourself. Trust me, it will be worth it in the end. I really want cake. Like the ward. Can you teach it to me? Indeed. For the universe is not as it seems. There are things beyond your wildest of nightmares, lurking in the shadows, waiting to be unleashed. Cool, ward, please. But your eyes won't allow you to see the truth. Only your inner vision can know the horrors that exist beyond your limited perception. You see, the universe is vast and unknowable, full of ancient and terrible secrets. There are beings beyond your comprehension, creatures that have existed for eons, waiting for their time to rise again. I'm surprised her throat does not hurt. My throat is sore for speaking as much as she has been speaking. I'm ready to learn that ward now. Yes, of course, it's very important, because there are places, dark and eldritch places, where the very fabric of reality is twisted and corrupted. Vast cyclopean cities lie beneath the waves, where non-Euclidean geometry reigns supreme, and the surging tides pull and stretch this earthbound notion of reality. I'm just, my character's just like, yes, that's great. I'm hallucinating. Please, dessert or ward? There are voids between stars, where unspeakable things lurk and plot. They return to the universe, the elder gods, sleeping for millennia, waiting for the time when they will rise again and consume all humanity. Thankfully, I'm not human. I'm a little slime. Consume? Coexist? Did I say consume? Sorry, I meant to say coexist. Through our caring and devotion, we can once again summon things that have survived since the dawn of time, waiting for their chance to rise again. I long for the icy wastes of Hyperbea, where the Shoggoths roam free. About that ward, of course, you will definitely need it if we travel to the steaming jungles of the plateau of Lena, where the fungal minigo from Yagavoth plot and scheme. Oh, great. And the endless caverns of the dreamlands, where the ghouls feast on the flesh of the dead. My hand's just going towards the please end its date button. I can teach you the wards we use to praise the great old ones, ancient deities that slumber beneath the waves, waiting for the stars to align so that they may rise again. Why did I think this was going to be like an actual dating sim? Where it's like Candy Crush of like, you did good, hearts, points, you're doing great, romance. Instead, I'm being indoctrinated into a cult. Dang it. The outer gods, cosmic entities, the existence beyond the veil of reality, and the vlogging, and the voiglings of Shukfal. I should go and absorb those monstrous offspring. Great, cool. Ward, please. You are so right. But I say any more, let me prepare you with the ward. And in order for you to survive the horrors that await, I must teach you our esoteric ways. Cool. I will now reveal the most important thing. It's like she's gonna be like, oh, but wait, first dessert. Things for you to know in order to survive. Your transition into the next dimension of existence. You have to remember this, or your soul will surely be cast away into the endless void, forever falling and lost in the abyss of unknown horrors. Are you ready? Yes. As I'll ever be. Above all else, you must remember. Oh, oh, look, the dessert menu is ready now. I'm eager to see what's on it. Great. It's the most delicious and maybe even the most important part of the meal. Its flavors tease the suspense of what's to come. Will it be sweet, sugary, treat, or something bitter lurking in the core that foreshadows a sour ending to our encounter? It's gonna be sour. I'm leaving you 1 star on the dating app I used. Wait, what was that I saying before? I lost track of my thoughts. You were about to tell me. Oh, well, it probably wasn't that important. Anyway, let's see what's on the menu. Non-Euclidean off coffee cake. The all-being pie. Well, there's more tentacles in every meal. I feel like there shouldn't have been this many tentacles. Oh, I think the food's fighting against me. I'm in the mood for pie. Oh, it's more eyes than I expected. I thought it would just be the one eye. Whoa, bold choice. With its dozens of eyes, all-seeing pie can look into your soul, laying bare everything from your past that you've tried to hide to your Jungarian shadow. That sounds like I shouldn't be allowed to say that word. With each bite, the taste of this humble pie becomes more intense as you are forced to see yourself like a mirror from its eyes, where there is no escape from your own unrelenting self-judgment. Cool. Well, thankfully I have perfect self-esteem as a slime, so it's good. I am in love with myself, so that's fine. That's totally not sweating at the idea of what's to come. Some people can't handle owning their past and will slowly lose their grip on reality until they are completely consumed by guilt. Well, I'm ready to be completely consumed by pie. Others will find the experience liberating as they are able to finally come to terms with their past and move on. That would be nice. It's like therapy, but pie and crusty. I really hope it's bacon crust and not like eye crust. That sort of effect is it what sort of effect is it having on you? I don't feel anything. I'm losing my grip. I think I'd like another slice. Anything to get away from this date. You're a brave soul, aren't you? I can see that your grip on reality is already crumbling. And yet, here you are, ready to take a high dive and plunge into the murky depths of the Leviathan hole. Well, I'm ready to dive into something from which few ever climb back out of. I admire that. Well, that was delicious. Oh, thank God it's nearly over. I'm almost bursting at the gills, but I still have room for one final morsel. Oh no, why are you looking at me that way? Because I'm hungry for more than just food. If you had a choice between giving me your heart or giving me your soul, which would you choose? Can I give you the check? Heart or soul? Neither. I'm afraid I'm not interested in only one. I want both. Somebody help! Bring it. You fucking fudging, come at me. Kish. If only you could see your face right now, his laughter. Simply adorable. I really could just eat you up. But really, I was just messing with you. It didn't matter what you chose. I was always going to say I wanted the opposite, just to see your reaction. You've been such a good sport, and I think you deserve a reward for your torment. It has been a kiss, eternal life. I don't really want either. Eternal life might mean I'm stuck here with you. A kiss, I might be consumed, but at least it would be over. I thought you would never ask. Oh God. I don't know if you've ever kissed a deep one before, but it's probably a little more wet and rubbery than you are used to. Well, thankfully, I am the texture of Jello. Pucker up. Oh. Well. So moist. Is that my moisture or yours? So quenching. Now you just have to go through one more little thing, but don't you worry. You'll be fine. Now that I have taught you the word, you never did, though. Alas, we've come to the end of our date. I hope you enjoyed your last meal. No. Looks like it's time to pay the bill. But the night is still young, and there's more than one way to settle the account. Oh boy. There's a place I know where we can take care of the remaining business. Oh, you're coming on a little strong. In fact, there may already be a few others there who would like to meet you. Oh, so it's like a polycule thing. I'm into that. Hold my tentacle and let us dive together to the depths of the ocean, into the heart of where you will be welcomed and embraced by my people. I'm only picturing lewd tentacly things. Oh. Welcome, Lily. Where's Lily? I think I already dated this guy before. Oh, Lily, not to worry. We want to invite you to join in our ritual and celebrations and become one of us. I'm a little shy, I haven't followed up on my Latin. Help me wake up from this current nightmare. I'm overwhelmed with emotion. It's a dream come true. I would like to wake up. Please, I assure you it's all very real. You are ready to join us now, and we are ready to receive you. Well, I always knew I'd go out like this. A lot more tentacles than I pictured, but similar effect. But there is one more ritual that you must participate in. It's a rite of passage for those who wish to join us. What if this whole game was like an actual silly tee-hee-hee way to get me to say magic Cthulhu words? What do I have to do? What's the catch? I'm ready, no matter what it takes. What do I have to do? You must be sacrificed to the great old ones. What? That wasn't part of the deal. Somehow, I always knew. I'm ready. Let's do this. Maybe if I play reverse psychology. It's about time. In your last several lives, you always fought this part to the bitter end. I'm glad you're finally come to terms with your fate. You are now ready to transcend to the next level of existence. Well, this is probably one of the worst dates I've ever had in the ending. At least none of my other dates ever sacrificed me. Now we raise our sacrificial knives, multiple stabbings, cool, to the churning madness of the cosmic ocean, and call upon the great old ones to accept your soul. Joke's on you, I already sold that for a Uber gift card. If you have any strength left in your final moments, you may chant along with us. Oh, thank you. Can no one stab me in the lungs then? That might make the chanting kind of hard. Oh. I'm not gonna say this part out loud because I'm deciding to take a stance. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Ooh, I like this mood lighting. How can I get my bedroom to look like this? Blah 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 blah. Oh, it's actual words. As your life force is drained from your body, you feel your consciousness disappearing into the void. The last thing you see is the face of indifference. Then it all goes dark, and there is nothing but eternal, incomprehensible emptiness. Can I bring, like, a laptop with me and a bunch of bootleg DVDs? Oh, I put my tentacle up and I go boop. You have become one with the end. Yay! Oh, hi. New dating option. Thank you for, oh, it's just the Dungeon Master. Thank you for playing the early access version of NecroNomNomNomNom. Eldritch horror dating. This version is limited in choices, story, branches, and endings. Oh, was there an option where I didn't get sacrificed? And will be updated as we continue to build out the full game. This is just a taste of what's to come. We hope you enjoyed it. Well, I still have the taste of the jelly burger on my lips. Would love to hear your feedback. If you have a moment, please let us know what you were thinking. There's a feedback button on the main menu. Thanks again for playing, and remember... Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that might be copyrighted. Aha! Thank you for showing through to the end. Have a romantic, tentacle-filled night. And most of all, stay cozy.